Doublethink. To know and not to know, to be conscious of complete truthfulness while telling carefully constructed lies. To hold simultaneously two opinions which cancelled out, knowing them to be contradictory and believing in both of them. To use logic against logic, to repudiate morality while laying claim to it. George Orwell, 1984.
To kick things off for the new year, here are 24 potential doublethink that people are supposed to believe in 2024. 1. Acai bowls are healthy, and boba tea is not gross, nor a waste of money. Smoothies too, even if they're not very carefully removing sugar. 2. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are celebrities who people definitely care about. 3. Tom Cruise is not getting old. He's as young, tall, and not crazy as ever. And the fact that he's a true movie star means that it's still a near guarantee that his film will be a hit. 4. The Rock is not on steroids. We always knew that Lance Armstrong was, but definitely not The Rock. 5. That time the guy from the WHO wouldn't answer a question about Taiwan was not suspicious.
I couldn't hear your question.
Okay, yeah, let me repeat the question.
No, that's okay. Let's move to another one then.
6. We are not and have not been in a recession. 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth, which the United States had in 2022, did not qualify because they just happened to have come up with a new definition right before that threshold was met, using very clear and helpful words like holistic rather than a comprehensive definition. 7. Seth Meyers has, in his career, told at least one funny joke. At least one. He is a comedian, for goodness sake. But really, all of the late night shows are, good. 8. Western societies allow free exploration and exchange of ideas. Search algorithms are not attempting to manipulate us. 9. The Marvels failed because of superhero fatigue. Star Wars is pretty much as healthy as ever. Everyone wants to see the next Rey Skywalker movie. 10. Nobody ever really wanted to defund the police. But the police can also be trusted, especially the FBI, unless they can't. 11. COVID masks definitely helped, as did shots. Natural resistance from a certain variant had no major effect. 12. No one could have seen inflation coming. It was transitory, for goodness sake. The M1 money supply from the Federal Reserve of St. Louis is not concerning. 13. The WEF and Klaus Schwab are not trying to make you live in the pod and eat the bugs. They aren't trying to make sure that you own nothing and will be happy. And anyone who says they are is a conspiracy theorist. 14. Jeffrey Epstein did kill himself. 15. Okay, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself is a funny meme. Ha ha, LOL. It's definitely a joke.
Well, he's dead, so, in general, you always have to be careful.
And there's no fear behind the eyes when that meme is referenced. He definitely was not an intelligence asset used to create blackmail over influential people by, 16. Orange Man bad. People who like Orange Man, bad. In fact, Orange Man was an Epstein client, even if he was kicked out of the man's hotel at Mar-a-Lago. 17. January 6th was an insurrection, and Ray Epps was definitely not a Fed. 18. BLM was in no way, shape, or form a scam. In the cases that it might have been, you totally saw through that and didn't support it. 19. There's no long-term health impact from experimental treatments on minors that have no long-term studies.
Puberty blockers, which are completely reversible and don't have permanent effects, are wonderful because we can put that pause on puberty.
I get infections every 3 to 4 months. I'm probably not going to live very long.
20. Pride parades are brave and defiant. The fact that every company puts the rainbow on their logo is in no way a form of social engineering that undermines this underdog status. 21. Russia invading Ukraine was a horrible atrocity that justified war with untold death on both sides. But paragliding into Israel and killing people at a music festival? 22. The weak are always righteous, and the strong are always oppressive. All entities are either an oppressor or the oppressed, and there is no truth but power. 23. This year is very likely to end with a world that resembles the world we have known for all of our lives. We are not living in a destabilizing economic debt spiral on the verge of World War III and Civil War. 24. Diversity is our strength. It's not about conformity. Inclusion is inherently good, and questioning it means you should be shunned. Equity is good, but so is equality, even if these words mean different, mutually exclusive things. Yeah, I don't know who's going to listen to the end of this video, but I think we're in a pivotal time, and hopefully I can look back at this list and laugh at how ridiculous it is. But we'll see. We'll see.